This news update is brought to you by
I won for me to me.
For me?
Yes. You don't need speakers, right?
Upgrade to win every week with Lime. Sign up for Lime TV or broadband or purchase an iPhone 6 or Samsung Note 4. Upgrade Christmas with Lime.
Welcome to the Monday, December 8, 2014 Barbados Day afternoon update. I'm Kmar Jordan. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news of $1 million renewable project that could see Barbadians paying lower water bills in the new year. Details of the deal were unveiled this morning at the Savannah Hotel by Joseph McGann, the Program Director of the European Union for the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center. Our Emmanuel Joseph was there and he tells us more.
Speaking at the opening of a national consultation workshop presentation on a vulnerability and capacity assessment of the food zone in Barbados at Savannah Hotel, McGann disclosed that the EU-funded project will install solar energy panels at a water treatment plant at Carlton in Black Rock, St. Michael. He said the Carlton plant will replace the fossil fuel source for the island's pumping stations of the Barbados Water Authority. McGann well said that this venture would result in reduced operating costs of the BWA. He could not say if the authority would pass this on to consumers. He noted that the BWA's greatest operating cost was energy bill. The EU official said the installation of the solar panels will go out to tender by December the 16th. From the Savannah Hotel, Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Well, the news comes amid pleas from residents in one rural community for the authorities to address their water woes. Residents in Foster Gall, St. John say for the past several months, they've been without running water. And they tell Barbados Today the situation is now totally unbearable.
I'm a nurse, right? Sometimes I found myself having to go even to Belle Plaine to get bottled water, right? And I suffers with my back, my legs. Right now I'm home. Drive down there and look at the buckets of water, put them in the trunk of the car.
If I didn't have tanks, I know it'd be real torture for us. We got quite a few tanks.
So yeah, but the problems up there, the pipe go off, water go off. Up there yesterday. This problem was going on now for months, years now.
Years?
Yeah. Everything addressed by the water authority.
I am appealing to the Barbados authority to do something about it, please, because what is frustrating too, the bills comes in the same way.
You mean high bills?
High bills, although sometimes
you don't use any water?
Use any water during the day or at night. High bills.
Alright.
In the range of like $400, $3 something. Right now my bill came in this month $365 for water that I ain't used.
In other news, Tourism Minister Richard Seeley is happy with his government's decision to offer concessions to the island's hotel sector. Speaking to members of the media this morning after addressing students participating in a tour of the island's major tourist attractions, Seeley declared that the move was paying off, with a number of hoteliers already taking steps to develop their properties.
There's no doubt that the approach that this government is taking in treating tourism as an export is contributing to the whole renewed levels of investment and so we're seeing.
Well, it's the season to be jolly, and after slow sales for most of the year, businesses in the capital city of Bridgetown said they're looking forward to a much better Christmas. Yesterday, several stores opened their doors for Sunday shopping. There was a steady stream of shoppers in search of bargains, but many are not spending as the business owners would have liked. And they say they're optimistic, however, that the activity will pick up with just 17 shopping days to go before Christmas.
We're still very hopeful. Sunday shopping is always a very special time. It signals that the Christmas season is on us. People look forward to it. They dress to come into Bridgetown with their families. This being the first Sunday, we've seen a lot of people looking. Less people buying than we would have liked, but it's a good sign. People are looking. So we're hopeful. We're extremely hopeful.
It's not the traffic that we would have expected at this time, but we do understand that there are other things also happening.
But we're expecting that would change come next week. Of course, this is the first Sunday that we're open, so we're expecting that to change come next week.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
To news of the region now, Grammy Award Jamaican reggae singer Buju Banton makes a case for early release from a U.S. prison. Buju is hoping recent changes in drug sentencing rules will get him out of prison early and back to Jamaica. The singer, whose real name is Mark Myrie, has filed his own motion from prison asking to be released early under a recent change in federal drug sentencing guidelines. Buju is serving 10 years behind bars on conspiracy to distribute cocaine. He is scheduled to be released in 2019. Internationally, tropical storm Hajupit heads towards Manila after pounding parts of the Philippines over the weekend. At least 21 people were killed, but officials say the typhoon, which has since been downgraded, caused less damage than previously feared. Thousands are now returning home after about 1 million people were evacuated from vulnerable areas.
A school an hour's drive from Legazpi. For the past 2 days, it served as an emergency shelter during the typhoon. One of 3,000 in this province, for those whose homes were most at risk. It was this well-organised and determined evacuation which is now being credited with the very low casualty figures during the storm. Now that's passed, the army can take them home. Among them is Virginie. She's heading back to find out how her flimsy house has fared. They were all given 5-kilo bags of rice, an incentive to leave their homes for the shelter and help getting their lives back together again.
And finally, in Florida, a chain of events leaves 3 people dead and 8 more injured in a rare car crash involving a 300-pound black bear. Yes, you heard it correct.
The information from my incident commander on the scene is that there was an SUV that struck a bear on Snake Road. There were 3 people reportedly in the SUV. A second vehicle stopped to assist the first vehicle after that crash when another vehicle struck either a vehicle or the pedestrians at that point, causing further injuries. So that's where we ended up with a total of 8 patients.
And that's where we leave you at this afternoon. We'll be back again, however, later on this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper or email updates, or better yet, you can like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on iZoomi Media in bus terminals if you're out and about, or via Screenplay at supermarkets or a gas station near you. Also, tune in to channel 101 on Lime TV for all your latest news and sports. I'm Kamar Jordan. Have a fantastic afternoon, and we'll see you again later on today.
This news update is brought to you by...
You got an upgrade for Christmas. If you're feeling lucky, you could win some money. Upgrade for Christmas. $200,000 in cash and prizes. With Lime, you could win some money. It's Lime's Christmas lottery. 250 winners this Christmas, oh yeah.
Sign up or upgrade to super fast broadband, Lime TV, e-billing, a data plan. Top up $15. Purchase a handset or text 4263 to enter.
Upgrade for Christmas.